Yo, what's good? This your boy Jay Howard. This video is a response video to the video that I made when I posed the question, should the Lakers trade or consider trading Kobe Bryant? I want to make something real clear. It's a lot of people that watch my videos and they know that I am posing a question to you guys, the people that watch the video. But there'd be a lot of cats that watch, they half-ass watch my videos and they don't listen and they say some of the dumbest shit in return with their comments. Some of them say intelligent stuff, but some of them don't really watch my videos thoroughly and they take things too personal. In my video, I was never bashing Kobe. If you watch the video, I expressed myself about what I think the Lakers should do. I also said that I was a Kobe fan. For me to say and pose the question to you guys, it gives us something to talk about with sports. I know fellas like sports, and whoever watching videos like sports. So I like to make videos. We all have fun, and I ask questions. You guys give me your responses. But let me get to the meat of all this. I'm finna drop basketball one-on-one on these cats that think I don't know what I'm talking about when I pose the question, should the Lakers trade Kobe Bryant? What I stressed in that video was that the Lakers are not functioning, not because of, that I'm saying Kobe Bryant is a declining player and he's a bad player. One of the biggest problems in LA right now is that the pieces that they brought in, they don't truly fit Kobe Bryant. Even when they had the two bigs on the floor, when they was playing the two bigs with Bynum and Gasol, that didn't fit Kobe Bryant. I also mentioned in the video about Phil Jackson, one dude sent me a comment, and he really knows what he was talking about, but I'm going to address it, where I was talking about Phil Jackson being the only coach that can really coach Kobe Bryant. Let me prove it to you. How many times have you saw in any sport the same coach goes back to a team at least 3 times to be successful? They really need him. He wins there, he leaves, retires, comes back and win again, then they want him to come back again. Think about it. You have never seen the same coach keep going back to the same franchise to produce victories and championships for them. You saw it with Phil Jackson. You saw Phil Jackson win in 2 tenures with the Lakers. You saw him do it with 2 different casts. You saw him do it with Kobe and Shaq and without Shaq and with Kobe. Everybody else in between, it didn't work. Is that saying that Kobe is not a phenomenal, legendary player? Hell no, that's not saying that. You guys are so sensitive when a person says something about Kobe Bryant. I never said anything bad about him. I'm calling out facts. Man, listen. All these pieces that the Lakers been grabbing, they've been grabbing these pieces to be desperate to try to win again, dog. This is OKC's term and it's Miami's term. It's the Knicks' term, New Jersey's term, Memphis' term, the Clippers' term. And San Antonio is still in there. And the Lakers is at the bottom of that. And when you look at Kobe Bryant's skill set, man, Kobe is one of the greatest players of all time as far as work ethic. He might be the greatest to ever do it, right? At 34 years old, he's still scoring over 21 points a game. I think he's at 27, 28. Probably 5 rebounds, 6 assists. But why isn't it working? You think it's not working by this Kobe that's being a selfish player and all that type? No, not really. The Lakers franchise is trying to go in a younger direction, but they're doing it by grabbing the wrong pieces. They want to win again, but they're trying to patchwork a victory. So instead of Kobe Bryant sitting in this mess, is the point I was trying to say, Kobe should ask for a trade. A lot of you guys, like, they can't do that. Kobe has a no trade clause. Okay, duh. You're the only one that knew that? The whole point was Kobe should get out of LA. I don't care if Kobe get everybody back that they signed. He can get Dwight totally healthy. He can get Nash back healthy, they're not going to win anymore with that cast. It's not enough, dog. The cast is still, it wasn't strategically put together for one. What Kobe has to offer, Kobe can go to some other teams and it will be a little bit much more easier for him. That's the point that I'm making. What you guys are looking at is when your basketball mind starts to develop, you'll understand. You guys looking at this like one dude talking about Kobe is the greatest player of all time. And what the fuck that got to do with anything? What star wants to die suffering? Kobe, that's the reason why I made a video like this, because Kobe loves to win. That's why I said he should be traded to another team where he can win again. Kobe Bryant would not win in LA ever again, dude. Kobe probably will win 50 games, maybe 55, or probably even 60. In the next 2 years, he's not winning the ring with LA anymore. That shit is over with, dog. Unless some drastic changes come in. Some strategic changes come in. But that's why I brought up the names of the younger players that are good, serviceable players that can fit that younger cast. Kobe is like 34, Dwight is like 27 or something like that. Kobe got a window of 2 or 3 years left, you know what I mean, before he starts to break down. Dwight has a longer window. How long do you think they can play together? It's really a bad fit. If they had some other younger pieces around them, if they would have made the right trade with Andrew Bynum, or they make the right trade with Paul Gasol and grab some fresher legs around Dwight Howard and Kobe Bryant, and it's the right players, yeah, the window can open back up. But if you think about the players I said in my last video, those are the guys that's being dangled. It's a possibility that the Lakers can steal a Kevin Love or Tariq Evans for their future with Dwight Howard. You guys act like I'm talking about bombs. There's so many scenarios. Those were example scenarios I was using. Those are example scenarios. I'm going to repeat it again. Example scenarios. Man, listen, I ain't never going to hate on a Black Mamba. But I know basketball. I got a damn hit sports show in Chicago. It's time for the Lakers to start entertaining the thought. Do you know what I mean by entertaining the thought? It's like start thinking like, Not go out there, Kobe, we're going to take such and such for you. We're going to take any old bullshit package deal for you. I didn't say that. And what I'm telling you guys in this video, you guys need to watch and listen. It's all in fun. Don't take me like me getting loud like this, man. It's all in fun, bro. Trust me. But a lot of you cats, you kind of sound like you missed the ESPNs, and some of you guys is over y'all hear what I was saying. It's some cats out there like my man SD and Ro. You guys knew where I was coming from when I said that. Man, the Lakers better start trying to look at, they can't wait another year for Kobe to start breaking down. Kobe right now is a valuable asset. That's why the Lakers franchise should entertain trading him. They're not finna win anymore. With the pieces they got, it's not enough, dog. It's not enough. I'm trying to tell you. They was grabbing any free agent they can. You know what I mean? They grabbed Jameson is a decent player. I like Antoine Jameson. Chris Duhon is a decent player. But it wasn't strategically done. You see how they grabbed Mike Brown and he's gone in a year? Can't you see the disarray? You see D'Antoni already talking about he's not working. You see the disarray? Why is everything failing? I guarantee you this. All you so-called guys that I was hating on the Lakers and Kobe, I'm going to throw something at you. If Kobe got traded right now and they got some decent pieces back for him, they got a Tariq Evans. It's a 14 deal. Because, you know, Kobe make a decent amount of money. And Kobe can tell them where he want to go. So it ain't going to be no straight up deal. This is going to be something that has to be strategically worked out. Man, the Lakers can get their future started. Just like how a lot of people was, LeBron left Cleveland. Did you see that 40-piece Kyrie drop? Kyrie going to make them forget about LeBron in the next 2 years. So you guys got to start thinking. Think about the magnitude of what LeBron James did for Cleveland. It's not what Kobe did, but you have to start deep down inside. When you have a superstar like Kobe that's still healthy, this has been going on through the history of basketball. Look at how many times Moses Malone was traded. Think about Lou Alcindor leaving, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar leaving Milwaukee. Man, this stuff has been happening since the beginning of time, dude. You seeing people in their prime leaving, or people that age play more than 10 years for a team go somewhere else. There's nothing wrong with that. This is for Kobe more than anything also, because Kobe can still contribute and win with his skill set. A lot of you guys are too damn defensive, Joe. I was not bashing Kobe Bryant at all. I was saying the Lakers, why he still got some meat left on his bones. He still got a good game about him. They can get two or three, they can get a number one pick for Kobe for sure. And they can get like two serviceable players. You put that with the mix of what they have, they can be a 50-win team. Then you can let D'Antoni coach his style of basketball. See, I'm gonna tell you guys something. Kobe used to being the man in LA. He's probably gonna go down as probably the greatest player ever, than him and Magic and Kareem. And Kobe makes shit move. You know what I mean? Kobe Bryant runs shit, right? But Kobe Bryant is a champion and he's a winner. And they're just throwing anybody around him to try to make him happy, saying we can win again, but it doesn't work like that. You know why? Because the other teams in the league are getting better. Memphis is getting better and more polished. They got Zebo, and they got Gasol and Rudy Gay, and look at Mike Conley's resurgence. Tim Duncan is playing better. Look at the young players they got with Gary Neal and Green and Kawhi Leonard, Patty Mills. They got Steven Jackson, Boris Diaw, and they still got a young Tony Parker and Ginobili. They still going to compete. Look at OKC. And this is a chance OKC might get Anderson Varejao from the Cavaliers. Now, imagine Varejao, the way he's playing right now with Serge and Westbrook and Durant. And you think the Lakers can beat that? Man, are you serious? The Lakers are old and slow. They can't go laterally defending because they're slow. They don't pick and roll enough because Kobe dominates the ball. Kobe is a scorer. Kobe will be better on the Bulls, to be honest with you. He will fit more in Chicago than he is in LA right now. I swear to God. Kobe fits better being the two guard in Chicago. I'm just being honest with you. And man, y'all gotta stop being sensitive, man. This is a question. I'm posing the question, you know what I mean? Some of you cats like taking this shit too personal. I ain't never hating on Kobe. Kobe a dog, a flat out dog. I know this. I know who Mamba is, trust me. But if the Lakers are smart, if they don't win it all, it's a failure. It's an epic fail. You don't get it. If the Lakers don't win it all with Dwight Howard, they fought to get him. I don't give a fuck what you say. It's supposed to work in the eyes of the fans this year. Kobe's going to be another year older. You don't get it. Like you young cats don't get how this shit go. Westbrook them is going to be another year groomed with free agents them in Miami going to be attracting free agents. You see what happened with Rashard Lewis and Ray Allen. So you got to imagine if Kobe don't win this year, imagine Miami next year when other people want to go play with them. Imagine OKC next year. Then Memphis get to the second or third round. People going to want to play with Memphis. They think they're going to get a ring. Who's going to want to go play with the Lakers with Kobe Bryant almost 40 years old a couple years? See, you don't get it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. For Kobe's own good, while he still got something left, Kobe needs to demand a trade and leave. Or they should trade him so they won't be left bone dry. Because Kobe got a slick contract. He can go where he want to go. And it'll be pulled off. That's the point I'm making. That's all I'm saying. We gonna talk sports, but it ain't never serious. You know what I mean? It ain't like that. But a lot of you cats, y'all thought y'all was slick. No, it don't work like that. I'm talking about for the franchise overall. Of course, Kobe is their best player right now, but it ain't producing results. Check basketball history, man. Look at Charles Barkley leaving the 76ers. Check history. Look at Kevin Garnett leaving and going over to Boston and winning again. He had played in the league for like 13, 14 years. This happens all the time. AI leaving Philly. Do you get it now? Do you get it? Kobe Wendell can open back up on another team with the right pieces around him. LA really ain't attractive no more. Miami is attractive right now. OKC is attractive. LA really ain't the place. Not that center. Not the Lakers. Look at what the Clippers are doing. They're not technically pulled all the way away from the Lakers, but The Clippers, man, the Brooklyn Nets, the Knicks, man, it's their time right now, dog. OKC, and Kobe still, he a guy, he can hang with the big dogs, but really, he like a veteran to them, dude. Real talk. Kobe is considered a vet now. This LeBron them watch, dog. Kobe got to go somewhere where his job will be easier. He can take that 28 points, and that shit means something, instead of him playing his ass off, and he lose it, and the niggas out there on the floor scared to play with him because he a dictator. Because Kobe used to win, and them dudes just trying to stay in the league. So he don't fit that no more. You get what I'm saying? Kobe need to be around some people that's right at the door. Man, y'all want to do this? Kobe like, yeah, let's do it. Kobe need to be around some dogs. There ain't no dogs in LA. Until next time, peace. Figure it out. I'm ready.